A story about misunderstanding and reconciliation. By Rolando. Robert's world crumbled the day Maria walked out, leaving him drowning in a sea of regret and longing. A misunderstanding, a miscommunication, and a prideful stubbornness had driven them apart, and now he was left to pick up the pieces of his shattered heart. As he wandered through the empty halls of his apartment, memories of Maria flooded his mind, the way she smiled, the way she laughed, the way she made him feel like he was home. He couldn't shake the feeling that he'd lost the love of his life, and it was eating away at him. He tried to fill the void with work, with friends, with distractions, but nothing seemed to work. He'd even found himself replaying their arguments, wondering what he could have done differently, what he could have said to make things right. That's when he stumbled upon an old song, "We'll Wait for You," and its lyrics spoke directly to his heart. He felt like the songwriter had written it just for him, for this moment, for this pain. If it takes forever, I will wait for you. For 1,000 summers, I will wait for you. Till you're back beside me, till I'm holding you, till I hear you sigh here in my arms. Robert knew he wasn't ready to give up on Maria, on them. He realized that he'd been so caught up in his own ego, his own hurt, that he'd forgotten the love they shared. He decided then and there that he'd wait for her, no matter what it took. He spent the next few days reflecting on their relationship, on his mistakes, and on how he could make things right. He wrote her letters, poured his heart out, and finally, he mustered the courage to reach out. As he waited for her response, he held on to hope, knowing that true love is worth fighting for, worth waiting for. As Robert waited anxiously for Maria's response, he couldn't shake off the feeling of uncertainty. Days turned into a week, and his hopes began to dwindle. But then, just as he was about to give up, she replied. They met at a quiet cafe, and the air was thick with tension. Robert poured his heart out, apologizing for his part in the misunderstanding, and promising to work through their issues together. Maria listened, her eyes welling up with tears, and when he finished, she smiled. She'd been waiting for him to realize his mistakes, to take responsibility, and to show her that he truly cared. They talked, they cried, and they laughed, and slowly they began to rebuild their relationship. The road to healing wasn't easy, but they worked through their issues, hand in hand. Robert learned to communicate better, to listen, and to trust. Maria learned to open up, to forgive, and to love without fear. As they stood together, looking out at the sunset, Robert knew that he'd been given a second chance, and he vowed to make the most of it. He took Maria's hand, and they walked off into a brighter future together. The lyrics of the song they'd shared became their anthem. If it takes forever, I will wait for you.
If it takes forever, I will wait for you. For 1,000 summers, I will wait for you. Till you're here beside me, till I'm holding you, till I hear you sigh here in my arms. Anywhere you wander, anywhere you go, every day remember how I love you so. In your heart, believe me, what in my